Next up on net zero for campuses is to worry about waste. Waste is generated almost mindlessly in terms of food waste, energy waste, water waste, and of course traveling unnecessarily, etc. But the mantra for campuses is the same as for everybody else: reduce waste and use consumption, etc., recycle and even upcycle, as well as reuse when possible. And you want to reduce waste that goes to landfills, which can lead to methane emissions and other things, pollution, water pollution, air pollution. And you want to also reduce incineration. And on campus, you may have electronic waste, dry waste, wet waste, which have to be separated. So incentives for community members on campus, around campus, and people who come in and out of campus to do that is very important. So leadership is needed from top to bottom and bottom to top. And student organizations need to be incentivized to compete literally for reducing waste and taking it as a challenge to reduce waste. And you want your vendors and people who bring stuff into campus also have to worry about not just scope 1 and 2 but scope 3 emissions. We can never get tired of mentioning scope 3 emissions because everybody can easily manage scope 1 and 2. That's your production line and what you get to produce what you want to produce, even if it's vegetables and grains, whatever. So your fertilizers, your water use, and your transportation. But after you hand off your product, scope 3 emissions, who is responsible for it? Those tend to fall through the cracks. So somebody has to worry about scope 3 emissions all the time, and that's where circular economy ideas come in. Can campuses lead the design for circular economy for everything they use in their operations, the so-called value chain, where the campus is running with students, education, research, sports, entertainment, foods, everything. And circular economy sounds like just an ideal concept, but actually it can be designed to be very efficient in terms of beginning to end and end of life recycling and upcycling of material and equipment, etc. Electronic recycling is critical, and you can make competitions out of it so that students can figure out how to use chips from laptops or tablets that are coming to an end of life, how to use them for other things, and so on. So infinite opportunities, literally.